All right, everybody. Okay, we are back. We are back here in the space cabin. I don't know what that was about. That was a freaking fluke. Can y'all hear me? Am I good? Are we good now? What's up, Jawa? How are you doing? How are you doing, Jawa? Death Wish. Death Wish. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Let me see if we can hear. We're live here on X. We are live here on Twitch and also on YouTube. I just want to make sure that, y'all can hear me. Y'all are good to go. All right, let's go. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if y'all haven't already. But we're going to be talking to the developer of NOVACORE, INESSA. Now, whenever I met INESSA, it was back during the summer of 2023. Thank you so much, Death Wish. Appreciate you. It's always good when somebody answers back. I'm like, can you hear me? But I met INESSA back in summer of 2023. It was crazy circumstances, and I don't know, we just kept in touch this whole time. I'm a big supporter of INESSA. I think she's awesome, a strong woman in Web3, doing it right, trying to take care of not just, the project that she's helping build up, but the community. The community is crazy. The community of NOVACORE actually helped resurrect something that happened this summer. It was a different project. I remember jumping in. It was Safe Moon 2. And so that might be taboo to say right now on this stream. I can already feel it. But there was something cool that I feel like happened. And I'm going to tell y'all. There was something that went down. I don't know what it was, but the community came together. A group of people came together. INESSA stepped up. And it was just like a phoenix rising. So I think this is such a cool story to tell. I had to tell it. I don't know if she wants to go over it. Probably not. But because we got a lot more to talk about. We got NOVACORE to talk about. We got a metaverse, NFTs, crypto, a launch. We got her to talk about. You guys, I'm sure, have some questions. But yeah, she'll be here in just a second. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, see, she's here. She's here. How are you, Jawa? We got that mega space later today, too. The VOLT-INU mega share space. And of course, NOVACORE definitely has a slot to talk. For sure. For sure. No doubt about it. But okay. INESSA, definitely got to bring her up. Woman of Web3, doing the damn thing, doing it right. Check out this page really quick, and I'm going to drop all the official links in the description box below. Thanks so much, y'all, for tuning in and going through these technical difficulties. I appreciate you. So let's bring Miss Queen INESSA to the stage. What's up, INESSA? Are you able to talk to us yet? You good?
I am able to talk to you guys. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for everyone being here. My bad that I cannot have the video on. Technical difficulties there. They have been fixed. Hey, at least you can hear us well. Then that's already a big improvement. And I hope to join Ladybug soon in a few days. And, if any of you can catch that, I will be in video for sure. Okay, I promise. It will be working by then. But thank you for that cool intro. I don't know about Queen. I don't know about all that. Just a regular human here. And we have a lot to talk about. And there's a lot going on at NOVACORE, a lot of exciting, cool stuff. But definitely that story of the way that we met it has to be.
I had to tell it.
Dude, I think it's a cool story. Listen, it's one of those things that still to this day, like people who were not there hear it and they're like, no way, this is true. Do you understand, SpaceChick? Like, I'm gonna complain so much. I mean, this is like on live air and in YouTube, so but I'm gonna complain so much about the fucking conspiracy theories that I get, dude, to this day. The conspiracy theories that I get from just there's just the wildest things, but I also can't blame people too much because when again it's easy to assume the worst when you've been in crypto and especially in DeFi for a long time. And me coming into like the project where we met, you and I, it was my first DeFi investment. like my very first one.
What? I didn't
Yep,
know
I've
that.
never. That's why I was like, why is everyone so angry here? I was like, what's a rug pull? Like, like I don't.
What,
I was
Inessa?
like,
I did not know this
yeah,
about
man.
you.
I just yeah. We have because like I have a lot of what I always did like is I mean I've always been like I guess a blue chip whale. I now know the lingo and I can speak it. But I've always invested in big crypto, obviously. Like I've just purchased the blue chips, and my company has transitioned to like stable coins. So I knew about the blockchain, like I knew about cryptocurrency, et cetera, but I just never really explored the world of DeFi. Until really like I have really close relationships. Like my boyfriend is very involved in it. He likes it. He likes to kind of find gems and things like that, and he can he likes it for the quick turnaround and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean I've never fucked around with it. And then sorry, this is live. I've never messed around with
No,
it.
you're fine.
I will, I will
It's the
filter.
space cabin. It's
My
the space
community knows I'm a potty mouth. I will try to filter it for here. But yeah, I've never messed around with it. And then SafeMoon 2.0 was the project where SpaceChick and I met. And what happened was it like launched, in June, I would say, right? And Michael and a group of my friends, my boyfriend, like a group of us, we just pooled together some cash. I had like 4,000, and like they had the same, and we invested because the coin looked okay, the community looked okay, everything checked out. We did all of our due diligence, like many of you probably have when ended up in projects that were run by people. So everything on the surface looked good, right?
Oh, Inessa, you're in the blockchain.
Two.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, okay. We let me turn this off.
Do you think you can go? Oh, there you go. You're on X too.
Let me bring
you up as let me bring you up as a speaker on X. Invite to co-host. There you go. Sent your way.
If someone can write in the comments if they can hear me, okay?
Yeah,
you were good going here. In and out there for a second.
Oh yeah, no, you're good now. You were in the Solana blockchain. It's okay. Hola, boss fam. Thank you so much for coming back. You're a real one. What's up, apparently, Vault?
Okay, thank you, boss fam. We can hear you. Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah, so on the surface, that project, everything they see it looked good, everything looked good. And we invested in it, it looked like it was on the rise. And then as the community had to take over basically because the developer, kind of just checked out. No one ever knew what happened to him. He did bounce with a lot of the, I guess, tax funds, and there was a huge dump, and so no one really knew why or what, but we just were stuck with this huge community, and a lot of these people were really good people. We built a relationship with them. They were, when I say good people, I don't just mean as people, but also they were intelligent, they were respectful and honorable, and none of us deserved what happened. And so we kind of banded together and we really just started running the project. Some of us were in a better position than others to basically come up with a business plan that was scalable and come up with something that we could really bring to DeFi. And it just kind of worked out that way, that I kind of was at the forefront, not only because I had the financial ability to invest in something, but also through my company. The fact was that I, for a long time, have been thinking about, the way that logistics operates. So a little bit about me before I get into that whole, spiel. A little bit about me is I run a logistics company. So logistics is a field of international trade.
Oh, Inessa, you cut out. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe she's getting a call or something. She's a busy lady, everybody. She's busy. Inessa, if you accept the co-host on X, then we won't hear you. I mean, we'll hear you, no problem. But just accept the co-host on X and then we're good to go. But I think it's her connection, everybody. It might be. It was me, for sure. First time. Hi, Nessa. Let me invite her again. Let me invite her to co-host again. And we do that in the daily dose where you can hear them if you're on X. Yeah, apparently Volt knows. He's putting hearts. He knows. Thank you, boss fam. We're trying right now. We're trying. Yay, Inessa!
Hey, I'm here.
There we go. That's better. We're good.
I can't do the StreamYard though. Can you guys do it?
Yeah, you can be talking on X and then they can still hear you here on YouTube. That's the cool part.
What I'm saying is it threw me out.
It threw you out?
Yep.
Yeah, go back in. Go back in. I didn't kick you. I've only kicked one person out of the space cabin. Just one.
I'm coming.
Look, Boss Fam says sounds clear.
Yeah, it's good that it's working here.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. I know that this is probably a pain.
No, you're coming back. You're coming back because you're coming back. Oh. Okay. There we go. If I can just pull up stuff right here and you can talk. Can you see the Oh yeah, because it's a echo. There we go. Yeah, if you can just talk on X, Inessa, and we're golden. Or if you want to talk here, can you talk here now?
Yeah, I can talk here perfectly fine. I think it's working well now. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is probably a lot of back and forth, huh? Technical issues. No, but hey, everything happens for a reason. Anyway, so logistics, INESSA LOTHBROK. I am a Docs and KYC developer, by the way. So really, it's INESSA Healy, and so I do run a logistics company. It's a pretty big corporation now. I've been running it for about 10 years. When I started it, it started out small. So we have warehousing and transportation in New York, and then we also have it in LA. So we basically export large freight from two coasts, the West and the East Coast. We've been doing that for a long time. About 4 years, when the whole COVID thing happened, a lot of trade was and a lot of logistics work was really postponed. A lot of barriers were erected for us, and I don't know if you guys paid attention at that time, but there were a bunch of sea freight that was just basically ferried, and they wouldn't even let it into the ports. It was just crazy. And this affected the banking as well. And we transitioned to cryptocurrency. We transitioned to, stable coins for daily operations, because it just was a lot more cost effective for us to do that. And that's when, that was 5 years ago. And that's when I started learning about cryptocurrency and everything that I could learn about the blockchain. Because being the owner of a company, you really have to understand the ins and outs of everything before you really bring people into it. So I need to understand how safe it was. You hear, as a non-crypto user, you hear so much stuff about cryptocurrency that is not true. Some of it is true, some of it is not. And so that's when I started. And in terms of DeFi projects, I've never explored them and I never really understood how cool it was to build here until I started doing it myself. And in that project, when the community took over, we took it as far as we could, but really the business idea and the business model that we could really reasonably scale is to get a revenue sharing going for the community through basically a utility that would allow you to shop anything in the United States online with cryptocurrency and also export it. So, in case if you're shopping from, I don't know, India, and if you're shopping on Amazon in the United States, you can't ship it to yourself, but with my utility now you can, right? So you can just book shipping right away internationally, and all with cryptocurrency, allowing for the anonymity. So I knew that this service would be widely used. I knew that this type of utility would be widely used, because nothing like that has ever really hit DeFi before, has ever hit Web3 before. Logistics is like, you know, it largely relies on people like my employees in the company who are really experts at like documentation, because for export that's international, you need a lot of stuff. You need to have like Schedule B numbers, you need bills of lading and stuff like that, just technical things and documentation that regular people don't know about. And that's what you pay for when you book shipping, and you book it at a crazy rate. And for like something small, it will cost you like 300 bucks to export out of the United States. And with us, because it's a wholesale shipper, so we export large freights and you're basically ride sharing with other people. For us, it's only $2 per kilo. So there's a lot that I could offer through my company, and a lot that we could build here in Web3. And that's kind of, you know, the passion and the vision behind, you know, the project. When we started it, we took it as far as we could on, you know, the first name, but it wasn't my project. I didn't start it, and yeah, the community took over, but it just wasn't really. So then we launched NOVACORE, and that's how NOVACORE was born. You know, we launched NOVACORE. The token is doing good. We launched about I would say 5 days ago. And yeah, we're excited to get that decentralized liquidity pool sharing for our investors through a utility of our friends project, which is Link. They make a cool thing where you can basically share like the liquidity pool with your investors, which is essentially like staking, except like when you stake, you directly share in the liquidity pool. So yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited.
That is neat. I love it. I love your story too, because that's super interesting. You don't just hear about people coming around every single day like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know I'm in another business, but I didn't know about this, but oh shoot, this is what I got to do." It just shows a lot about your personality, I feel like. What
Thank
happened,
you.
like, yeah, like definite you're very admirable. You just kind of came in there and took all of this under your wing, and I'm glad that you were able to do something like that also, and that you're able to blend both worlds together. And that says something about y'all's dev. INESSA's rocking it, y'all. So
Thank you.
You are. I love that story though. Y'all definitely Phoenix Rising. That's what it reminds me of. And this community, the reason why I'm talking to Inessa, for one, she's a woman of Web3. Definitely support her 100%. The community has stuck together since this summer, and y'all, I cannot give y'all any more respect. I have the highest respect for y'all, because that's what it's about, a hard-working community. As long as y'all been, you know, together and switching over to NOVACORE, you don't hear about communities doing that and staying together. So that says a lot about this community as well. And y'all, this is not a paid promotion whatsoever.
No.
I genuinely want to talk to Inessa, a dev who just came out here and is tearing it up and trailblazing the way, and also because of the community and this project. So I can't wait to hear what y'all have been coming up with. So what is your number one thing that you had to have whenever you started NOVACORE? Sorry.
The number one, I mean, I would say that like we have 2 live utilities, and one of them is a launch pad and an incubator for new projects, an incubator in terms of the network of people that we've been able to put together for like people who are coming into creating a token. A lot of times they get scammed. They get scammed on marketing. They get scammed on a whole lot of stuff, guys. Like, it's a wild, wild world out there. People just say whatever, and then they don't pay each other, and they don't give the product. So it's nice to have a network of, you know, responsible and professional people that do a good job, and that we can offer for a very like small fee to people who are starting their own projects. So the launchpad is live, and we also do have the metaverse that is basically a reflection of the entire Google Earth, split up into NFT lands that you can purchase with real-time, very accurate digital mapping and real-time business data. that will also in time work with our main utility, NOVAShip. I would say NOVAShip is our main utility. And that's the one that has the real world asset, my logistics company, and my partners as well. So we partner with firms like Delex, which is in New York, Delex Air Cargo, Ara Deluxe, which is in Brooklyn, Air Cargo as well. And then we have the R&R Global.
What are those?
Those are the firms. Those are the firms that we partner with in logistics. They're one of the biggest shippers. We, and we are a TSA certified company. So TSA is the Transportation Security Administration in the United States. They're very hardcore guys. So they're the guys who at the airport check your bag and check you and everything like that, right? So they're good to get along with, and we are certified by them, meaning that the company is in good standing with the federal government at all times. Yeah. I feel like that's a bullish point for crypto as well, because we're just very, we're just a very regular business, but we export large freight. We're in an indirect air carrier, meaning that we don't have our own aircrafts. We use the, mainly it's like Finnair, because a lot of the times we transport to like Switzerland and Finland, and then it's easier from there to get out to like all countries. But we have partners in Germany and in Moscow, in Switzerland, and in Ukraine. So even though those two are not friends right now, we partner with both of them. And so our partners, because they're worldwide, we're able to kind of get freight to anywhere in the world. And I'm really excited for NOVAShip, because it's a platform like basically Amazon, except people don't have to go and list onto it. We're able to just pull real live data from like hundreds of shopping websites in the United States, all in NOVAShip. You're able to like shop on there, put it into your NOVAShip cart, effectively like just checking out with cryptocurrency. In the background, technically what happens is NOVAShip pulls the link of that item, and then the algorithms go ahead and purchase it for you. The crypto gets translated. The crypto has to be stable coins. That unfortunately cannot be Ethereum or Bitcoin or anything like that, because they do change rates, right? So we need something that is always stable. But your USDT or USDC just gets processed and translated into USD. Your item gets purchased, then it gets shipped out, and you're able to, the very fact that the algorithms of NOVAShip platform are able to book you international shipping, that's already going to be very, very groundbreaking for the world of logistics and international trade. And it's already going to bring in, this is a huge field. This is a $23 trillion field at the least. This is e-commerce is never stopping. This is a recession proof type of deal. So the reason why big logistics companies do well is because they have solidified all this infrastructure. And NOVACORE is able to just use the infrastructure that I have already been running for about a decade. So we have, our national shipping and national transportation that is in-house, and the international partners are able to basically provide shipping to anywhere. And it's very cool. I think that NOVAShip will bring in a lot of good revenue, and sharing that revenue, 65% of that revenue going to the staking pool, I think is going to be very cool for investors as well, because they don't have to earn money just on trading the token. They can actually get some ROI just from the get-go, because they're sharing in the process of revenue.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Kathy Wood. All right,
see, look,
this is awesome.
This is okay. Hold on. So let's talk about this, because you see
this is right here. I want to ask you that.
There's Micah Brashear, that he's saying that I'm the dev that rugged SafeMoon 2.0. You see, this is why am talking. This is what I'm talking about, and this is what I mean by like. Also, it's been difficult for me to be, a female in cryptocurrency, because I am a little bit more. I wouldn't say emotional, but like I get hurt when I just put in a lot of work, and I put in a lot of my own, obviously, money and funding and things into a project, and then people can just essentially make up stories and come in and unfortunately attack you and connect you to what I would like to see is, you know, I want something solid. Like I want anything at all that has any kind of like I've doxed, and we've KYC, we've doxed. Assure DeFi did my KYC. They're very thorough guys. They're very, very good. They took my geolocation. They, look at my passports and everything. They check out the business that NOVACORE is based on. They look at all that stuff. So I'm not sure what else, I can do to kind of, make sure that investors understand that I took over SafeMoon 2.0 when it was at its lowest state, and we were all there. Like we were all there together, and there's so many people.
You were an investor with SafeMoon 2.0, right? That's how you came in as an investor.
Yeah, and this is all. I mean, I can, aside from pulling out my bank statements when I transferred, the money and invested in SafeMoon 2.0, which I'm happy to do.
It's kind of like you're a president. I'm sorry, INESSA. I'm sorry, hun. So it's kind of like you're a president that came into a falling economy where you're just like, crap, I didn't make this. I love blockchain. Let me try to fix it. And I'm not saying you're not valid in your reasons, Micah. Let's look at the whole picture, though. She came in.
And also, Micah Bear, what do you mean? We migrated every single person who wanted to come from SafeMoon 2.0. We gave you guys free Encore, not free, but like we migrated you guys. We pulled everyone from there. So I'm not sure. No one will ever tell you that you cannot migrate, because it's all over every single chat. Everyone can migrate anytime. We never even.
There you go.
We never even closed the DApp. We never even closed the migration. People are still migrating now. Once we already launched, we're already going. People are still migrating.
Yeah, Micah, there you go. So you can still do it. There you go.
Yeah. And if you reached out to me and I didn't help, we've never spoken. But if, I don't get all DMs. They do go into archive, because as the dev, I get a lot of spamming and marketing, DMs. So I don't read all of them. But we have a huge team.
She leaves me on red, y'all. Leave so many people on red. It's not just you, Micah. She's busy, dude. She's busy.
In our team, reach out to anyone in our team, and they will migrate you right over. But I certainly, I don't know. Like I said, there was so much work that's been put in to make sure that everyone understands that there's nothing at all that me or any of the friends that we came in, we're just investors like you. Were all there at the same time. And so if these accusations are just based on the fact that I took over, I mean, that's not very fair. That's kind of messed up, guys. Come on. I put in months and months and months of work, and everyone in our community and team knows that. So anywho.
No, that's good. I mean, that's a good question that I was going to ask you too anyway. So it actually just came up earlier, was the time limit of when people can migrate, because I know of two projects, VOLT-INU and PiggyCoin, on actually their like VOLT-INU with their V2 to V3, there's no time limit. Like Vaultoshi had it set up like that. And some people hated it and were so mad. And some people were like super grateful. So you can't, you know what I mean? And then PiggyCoin.
You can't make everybody happy. And that's why I never closed the migration to this day. Everyone on the team was like, we gotta close that. Like, you cannot continue to bring people over. And I'm like, well, I mean, what am I gonna do? The person just 2 days ago reached out to me from, SafeMoon 2.0. They're like, oh shit, I never migrated. Can I still do it? I'm like, yeah, sure, come on over. Like, we cannot do anything with those tokens, but we will definitely allocate you NOVACORE tokens. Although they are investing, that's another thing that you cannot make everybody happy. You have to kind of do what's best for the project, and you have to make sure that it grows. Listen, here's the thing. We're here for a very, very long time. We'll be here for a very long time. This is based on my real world company. And the reason why I react brashly to kind of conspiracy theories and accusations is because, again, I run a company that is on very good standing with the federal government. I will never condone any kind of illegal activity, nor would I ever participate in it. I am a mom. I have a family. I run a company. This is a very serious thing. These are not just like, these types of things and accusations. They can have, you got to make sure you at least have a reasoning or something like that, right? So let's not throw around
Okay, so
Word.
for an example, this is a great example though too. I see we're getting stuff out of the way earlier here in the show. Then also as a dev, like where can people go to to solve these issues? Your Telegram is your main hub, right? Where people can go and ask questions and then they can get their problems resolved there. Is that the best place?
Absolutely. Telegram would be the fastest way to reach us. We're always active there 24/7. We also have a dedicated token info chat if you have like a specific question about migration, a specific question about vesting, specific question about pre-sale, private sale, anything like that. So we're always there to help you. We have a huge team that's always there to help you. And we've helped hundreds and hundreds of people, and we have hundreds and hundreds of good reviews to, you know, kind of support that. And so, yeah, I think also the thing that happens is, again, people have bad experiences and, you know, unfortunately they translate those bad experiences onto, you know, the new things. And it just has nothing to do with us, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, Assure DeFi, ask them. They're a very good team. Assure DeFi does a very, very thorough KYC. And Brian, who is our CFO, and myself, who is the dev, have paid for, you know, those certifications because they really, you know, both of us need to be not only like super, super docs, ultra docs, but they check your background, they check your geolocation, they check your home address, they check your everything. You know, they take your passport. Believe me, I am just a regular human living in New York, running logistics.
Yeah. Do you ever regret
doing?
Do you ever regret it? Like, do you ever have those days where, because as a dev, you cannot, like, because, okay, think about this, everybody. I was thinking about this. Like, I started, I want to do an NFT collection, right? Like something super abstract and random and everything. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'm so into this. I'm totally about this. Every single day I was doing it for like 2 weeks, making stuff. And then after that, I was like, okay, I'm done. And then I got to thinking, if you're a dev, you can't, like, the feeling that I felt was just like, I'm over it and I'll get back to it when I want to. You can't have that attitude as a dev. How do you do it? How do you do it?
It can definitely be off-putting, and especially, you know, on certain days, right? Because you cannot make everyone happy. For example, when we launched the NOVACORE token, we had to migrate. We knew that the migration from SafeMove 2.0 would be indefinite. We knew that we welcome everyone to migrate. At the same time, we knew that no one is going to trade on a token where like 70% of the supply is already purchased by, you know, migrators, and they're going to be used as exit liquidity, and so the token cannot grow and the project cannot grow. And so we did vesting and we did a lockup. And a lot of people were, you know, a little bit unhappy. A lot of people were very respectful and happy. They were like, you're awesome for doing this. Now the chart is doing well. Now that the project is doing well. This is awesome. That was a good idea. But you can't make everyone happy. So there's definitely days where, you know, if you let it get to you, it's going to be the death of the entire project. As a leader, you have to know what you're here for. You're not here for the short term, and you're here for the long term. You're here building something important. As long as you stick to that vision, as long as you are passionate about what you're building, I believe that you can, you know, get through those. And having a support system is also very important. We have a huge team that is very good and supportive and very good at what they do. And of course, at home as well, you know, you have to have a balance of it all. And no, I definitely do not regret, you know, even with like some of the like FUD and some of the things that have come out, because the old dev of SafeMove 2.0 rugged us and just fucking bounced. There was definitely a lot of heat on me. Like, they were like, oh, you knew him. I'm like, how would I know? What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? They were saying SpaceChick knew him too. They were saying that do you remember that when you had to come into the community? The way we met is because SpaceChick had to come into the community, and we're like, he definitely didn't pay me $10,000 or $40,000. Like, relax.
It's crazy.
People say crazy stuff. Yeah, people do crazy stuff. And you're, as a woman, you're just like, eh. You're like,
I was
right?
so
It's like
mad.
yes.
What?
Right?
Because they
I know.
were accusing me after, the dev left. It was just like some people, it wasn't even a lot. It was some people, like they were tuning into the voice chat, but they were like attacking. And then I saw my name in the chat and someone was like, come in here. And I was like, I did not get paid no 8,000, 10 grand, 40 grand, whatever you think, to do a video, to do like an 8-minute, 5-minute video. Are you insane? And you were there.
I know.
And everybody,
I know.
I don't know how you did this. You could have
me,
started your whole new one, INESSA. You could have just been like, well, I'm going to start my own. But instead, you stuck around with these people.
People don't see that. People don't see that. People don't. And the thing is, like, another time that that I kind of like do get a little bit, put off is, I don't know, like, a lot of people, they just really respect the community and they really want to be a part of the community. They communicate with each other. They kind of recognize real people. I'm on video all the time. I'm ultra mega docs. Like, if you really want to dig, you will find my home address, right? Like, I mean, there's no more transparency that I can provide. And when that's not enough, right? Like, when that fails and they can still be like, well, you just used a different name and a different bank account and it was your cousin who did it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, man,
it's gonna be something.
Like, yes, like, you just gotta move on, right?
Yeah.
So it's all good. But it's definitely off-putting for a woman. Like, not to be sexist, right? But I feel like men can kind of like, I don't know, they're just like, whatever, that's just stupid, move on. We're like, wait, no, let me explain. Like, let me provide you with all the necessary information to know how wrong you are. Like, you know what I mean? We're like, we get invested in it, right? Because we care. So, I mean, that's something that I had to learn to balance, because as a boss, as a female boss, I've run my company in logistics. Logistics is a huge male dominated field. As you can imagine, there's transportation and truckers involved, right? Like, I mean, it's, the warehouses are run by mostly men and stuff. So
have fun.
So, like, I've learned over the years to be to understand that you cannot satisfy everybody. When you're stern and you make a decision, you make a call that you know is best for the company in the long run. Some people are gonna bitch. A lot of people are gonna respect it. Some people are gonna tell you that you're, being a bitch. And it is what it is. So when you are being sweet, you're like, oh, she's being nice. She's sending hearts. She's flirting. There's no like. Some people, if you want to pick at something, you're gonna find something to pick at. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But ultimately, it's the takeaway from all this, that it's really just an amazing time to be in DeFi right now. It's an amazing time to build in DeFi right now. I believe this is probably the last time that we get to really build things out like this. The way that governments are crushing down on crypto all over the world, and the way that they're kind of taking it over for themselves. They kind of want us to invest in the stuff that they want us to invest in, and, like, trash talk everything else. So I really think that this is a very exciting time for all of us to be here, and, with good communities, and, and families and friends and partners, to really build something strong, and to, again, just bring the availability of cryptocurrency to more people, because I really do believe that cryptocurrency removes a lot of the kind of barriers that the central banking erects for no reason. I think that crypto just gives you a lot more freedom and a lot more opportunity. So I'm really happy to be here. No, I'm really happy to build here. I think this is a really cool thing and a really cool time. And NovaShip, the platform, is going to be really, really awesome. And so it's live right now.
We're not done with NovaShip, INESSA. We're not done, because you said TSA. You said, like, we're good with the government. We're going back to that. We got thrown off for a second, but no, we got to go back to that page. I just got to say hi to Ladybug, Queen Ladybug, really quick.
Hi, Ladybug. Oh, I didn't even see her in the comments. What's up? What's up?
I sent her a link right now if she can pop on. I don't know if she can because of our share space in a little bit, but yeah, we love you, Queen Ladybug, and all the vaulted people, all NOVACORE in here. We love y'all. Thank you so much for supporting the Space Cabin, your girl INESSA. We appreciate you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, y'all. Don't forget Crypto Stevo. Yeah, we got some Vault fam in the house. We got some NOVACORE in the house. Let's freaking go. All right, so I'm gonna go back to this Nova ship because you got me interested. PD Pure, we also got high rollers in the house. What's up, dude? Vegas Eden salute, fam. Love you, PD Pure. Yeah, we got some different communities in here. I love it. I love it. Maybe some of my other friends will stop by.
Thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, SpaceChick Crypto, for having me. It's an absolute, I really feel so blessed to have met you too at like I said, under less than favorable circumstances, we've met so many great people and made so many great connections. And that's what I love about the space too, because you can learn so much, you can make so many good connections, you can meet so many people around the world. I mean, it's really amazing.
This is not our only AMA too. I'll be back in a couple weeks because I'm traveling next week. And so like the week after, if you would like to come back in here, also, I would love to have you back in here. I would love you.
Absolutely.
Let me see here. I wanted to go back to this Nova ship because you were just saying like blockchain and crypto, it's here. Like it's here to stay, y'all. Data, we were talking about it in my Daily Dose show. Data is king and blockchain helps provide data. And so I just love, like how you blended the two of what your business and what this is in real life stuff. This is what people are looking for. You have people like, like my family, my brother works for a bank. So our conversations are always so funny. He's like a loan officer too, like a loan manager or whatever you call him. It's so funny. Yeah, I know. How weird, right? Like it's so funny. But like we have these conversations. He's into crypto. He buys cryptocurrencies, but he's like, what can this do for me? What am I going to do with this? I'm going to show him this. I'm going to show him this page. Like, look, there is cryptocurrency doing these things. What is your, you're like, okay, so for business, offers services to other Web 2 and Web 3 companies. What does this mean?
Well, like I said, so we provide international shipping, right? And because we're able to provide it at a wholesale rate, so not the items themselves, but the shipping. Usually shipping costs you about $7 per kilo, which works out. Yeah, which works out a lot. Yeah, it's pretty pricey. Plus, you usually have to pay for tax on each item. So with wholesale shipping, you don't do that. You don't pay for tax, international or in country or anything like that, on each item, which really just cuts a lot of money out of your pocket if you're paying for a tax here and tax there and da da da. And then also, because we're able to kind of work with these big companies, like right now we have about 6 clients who ship about 5 tons of cargo per month. So per week, we push out about 5 tons of cargo for them all. And all of this cargo goes on, in tractor trailers first, and then it goes on pallets, and then it goes internationally. So for businesses, it's very cool because if you are somewhere else, but you have a bunch of stuff that you want to purchase from the United States, you can get it at a wholesale pricing shipping rate, and then you can, really get it to your country of choice. You can, for example, a lot of we do a lot of vehicles. So a lot of people like to purchase vehicles in the United States that have been declared like either totaled, or they are just a little bit damaged, but they were declared total anyway, or there's flooding or something. But maybe the damage is not so bad. So people like to buy vehicles here and then rebuild them for a cheaper price in their country of choice and then sell it there. And they make a lot of money doing this. So we do a lot of like vehicle transportation, for example, and stuff like that in terms of export. So for businesses, something like that would be very cool.
Oh, that is neat. I love how you blend those two worlds together. I would have never thought that this was even possible. That is so cool. And this is because what you did before you even came into crypto, like you were all about this.
Yeah, I've been in logistics. My actual MFA, I have an MFA, which is a Master's of Fine Arts. So like I went to school for painting.
Wow.
I went to school for something completely different.
You are
So I
super
switched fields 3
talented.
times now, yeah. Yeah, but I went into logistics because a lot of my friends and partners, we have kind of, logistics is a field where the companies really, they don't just pop up out of nowhere. They're usually like recommended because they have to be, again, on good standing with the federal government. They have to be run by like, known people. And I had a lot of people who were in logistics, a lot of people who were doing international transport, and making, quite a good name for themselves. So I was like, yeah, well, I'll try it. And basically, one of my partners who's in Germany, he needed someone reliable in New York. One of his companies that he was working with was embezzling funds or like screwing him over, and he just said, look, I need your help, can you learn this quick? And I was like, sure, I can try. I've run companies at that time already. I've already been using IFH 304. It's the first company that I ever started. And we were already exporting like art, and I was already kind of dealing with that. So I started 10 years ago, and I learned quickly, and it's something that we were able to grow fairly fast because of the connections that I had with a lot of the people that I grew up with that were long like school friends and things like that. But for international trade is it's a very cool kind of like real world asset to bring to crypto, because again, usually crypto projects, like when they offer this type of service, they have to use a third, an outside company, like, right, they have to use another source to actually ship the stuff. We can just use our own warehousing, we could just use our own transportation, we can just use our own connections. And the cool thing is that the NovaShip algorithms will be able to pull information like real live data from my company that has access. Like, so if you're a regular person, you can't just book your cargo onto an airplane. You need a license, you need a licensed broker. And that's where NovaShip provides the real world asset, because our brokers are able to get you that booking. The NovaShip algorithms will be able to let you know when your item can get to your country of destination, and how much it's going to cost, and you can compare the rates between like us and between like DHL shipping or Finnair or whatever you want, like different airline rates. And so from there, you'll just book you approve your items, you'll pay for them with cryptocurrency, and you will be able to just ship your international booking. All of this done with cryptocurrency, allowing people more privacy, allowing people, more anonymity. And so if you have undoxed wallets that, you don't want to dox and you want to still pay with cryptocurrency, you can do that. You don't have to translate them into dollars. You can just, use cryptocurrency to do whatever you want, which is very cool.
You're cutting out the middleman. You have both. You have the crypto and the middleman. You're both. You're the product.
That is correct.
It's so cool. You own both. Yeah, like you're owning both, girl. That is cool, y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It is definitely not just me. It's definitely, a big group of people, and everyone from the original community. A lot of them came with us. We formed a really good relationship, and we were able to do like, a very, very good job here at NOVACORE, forming the kind of main team as well, and forming the core team and everything like that. And since then, we've solidified so many cool partnerships with crypto projects, with other really reliable, awesome developers and people. Met other awesome communities like the VOLT community here, right? And just there's a lot of cool development that has gone on since then. It's been a really cool journey for sure, and I think NovaShip is going to be really, really beautiful when it comes out. It's going to be very useful. I think it's going to bring a lot of revenue, and it's going to aid in like, bridging that gap between real world and crypto. So this is something where you can actually take, cryptocurrency and just pay for stuff, ship it anywhere you want. And we're able to really provide that service effectively and, in a very high quality, excellent manner. I do sign for my guys at the warehouses and everything. They're very good. We've been operating for a very long time, been very successful at it. So I think this will be very, very interesting to see how you really like influences it, and how far we can take this and how grow because I really have, because of the uniqueness of the real world asset.
Mhm.
And I really think we can go very far. I think we can definitely be, the next Amazon. People say that that's too ambitious, but in reality, Amazon started with not much more than we have now. They were just a regular
I was going to say INESSA. I was going to say Amazon. This is what it sounds like. INESSA.
Yep.
Girl.
Amazon with crypto.
And it's global, and it's freight and air.
Global. Yep.
Sheesh. Let me see here. That Nova ship is about to be a vaulted ship. The Vault Army is fixing to vault you up already. I got some people here in the space. What's up, Vault Army? Gosh, I freaking love them. And they're here in the space cabin. Y'all are amazing. They're always supporting. And they love you too. The Vault Army rocks with you, INESSA. And
I rock with them. I told you, like, there's been a few communities that I've met that we just like have fallen in love with. They're just really, really a good group of people with the right values, with just awesome energy. And Volt is one of them. Volt is just an amazing community. And honestly, I've never explored like Voltoshi as a developer before the Volt community told me about him, and I think it's really awesome. Like everything that I've discovered since then, and I've definitely grabbed a bag of Volt as well because I'm not missing out on that.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Volt. Yeah. No, it's a really cool community for sure. Sharks is another Raid Sharks makes our rating bot. And they're really amazing team, really awesome community as well. Some of them are probably here. And they are just a really good group of guys as well. They just do everything for their community. And they built a really awesome rating bot that we have like a white label custom version of. We can rate Twitter very easily and reward our community weekly for rating Twitter, and it's really cool too. So Volt community definitely has, I definitely rock with you guys. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, you got the ladies in here. We got Achillea, we got Ladybug. Hey, y'all.
Hi. Oh, you know what? I also love Volt. I mainly fell in love with the Volt girls. Like, not, no offense, because you guys have the most like awesome girls. You have the most girls and the best girls. You got Ladybug, you got SpaceChick. Come on, you got I'm sorry, I forgot. Oh, I'm going to remember her name.
Jin Token, L.
Yes.
Latina.
Yep.
We got them all.
Yep. Exactly.
There's so many. I know. We got to hang out more of the ladies. Like Scottish Crypto says, though, women in crypto need to come to one project. You see him? Look at his profile picture, though. It's vaulted up.
Yep.
But I love this. Whenever you were talking, look at that. Apparently, Vault. He's another strong Army member as well. NOVACORE and VOLT-INU.
Hi. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Seriously, thank you for coming in and tuning in, and thank you for hearing my spiel and learning about NOVACORE. Thank you for being patient in the beginning when we were
with me.
Couldn't hear anyone.
I was blaming INESSA. I was like, it's not me, it is you, because I didn't even do anything.
I was digging through my settings, girl. I was digging through my. I checked all the approvals. I was like, no, Chrome can definitely output sound. I don't know what it is.
It was me. And y'all, I have no idea, because I just came from a little over an hour daily dose, got up from my chair, left, and came back. And my computer was the one like, you don't have a mic. Where's your mic? I was like, it's right here. Oh my goodness. Look at that, Death Wish. I'm not a lady, but I played one on TV.
I hope that's not true. Death Wish, when did you play lady on TV?
Where?
I don't know this story yet.
What show? We want to watch it. We want to see. Dox yourself. Okay, so not only do you have this Amazon going on in your house, but you have a metaverse. Now, something like this is really big to take on. Normally, you would just find a project that should, I was in a project where they were working on a cold and hot wallet, and then they were working on a metaverse at the same time. And the dev just kind of like flaked on everybody. And we were like, what's going on? He pulled the liquidity and everything, didn't tell anyone.
Don't you hate when that happens? That's
awful. Oh my gosh. And I had been in the project like a year. So I had faith, and then something can change in an instant and you just like, oh my goodness. But what he told us when we finally, got a hold of him, was like, oh, well, we're working on two things at the same time. And so this brought to my attention that this is a question that I need to ask during AMAs, because you are doing a metaverse, and because that is such an enormous project. Normally a project would just take on a metaverse. How are you? Is it because you had dealings with like with your company beforehand that you feel like, okay, this is set, I'm still working on it and doing this, and you're mainly focusing on this?
Yeah, exactly. We're very mindful of prioritization. So we're very mindful of priorities at any given time. So right now, the main priority is to push out the NovaShip platform, but you got it, SpaceChick. So because the NovaShip platform is based on my operating company that's doing well, that doesn't need any kind of like interference, the only thing we really have to nail is the user experience, user interface on the actual NovaShip, and the algorithms and everything like that, to make sure the NovaShip platform is working well. So if the NovaShip platform is working well, that can really be left alone. It operates on itself, by itself, and then we can turn our full attention to the metaverse. So so we launched the metaverse and got it to a point where we felt, confident enough that everything was working correctly. Like all of the land is in NFTs. You can purchase them, you can trade them. They are in Ethereum, by the way. They're traded in Ethereum. Right now,
INESSA, I'm so sorry. I don't want to interrupt you, but we have someone at the doorbell. We have someone at the doorbell here in the space cabin. We have the one and only.
Oh my God! Who is it?
Queen Ladybug.
It's Ladybug. What's up?
Hey guys, I just thought I'd hop on real quick and say hello.
Hi. I am so happy that you're here, and thank you so much for your support during my time of turmoil the other day, when I had some personal family issues that I couldn't and I couldn't come, and I've never felt worse. So I really appreciate you understanding your help, and I can't wait to join you as well. I'm so happy that you're here.
Oh, you didn't have to do it. All is well. I meant that. All is well. You're gonna be on. It's no big. Ladies, we know we have a lot on our plate, right? So when life happens, we have to answer the call. So all is well.
Yep. Kids and families and businesses and cryptocurrency projects and videos and promotion. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Yep.
Yeah, Miss Ladybug, we were talking about, I know you were here when she was talking about NovaShip, but now we're talking about her metaverse. And you see this right here? You see this word advertise? You know what I'm thinking of when I see this? I'm like, we're fixing to find out about this. I want to advertise my YouTube channel in a metaverse.
Yep.
Can Nova Earth Metaverse help me with that?
So the way that the first advertising campaigns can roll out is through play to earn quests. So there's going to be, specifically custom designed characters who will lead the quest. So they will pop up like on your screen, and they will text prompt you and direct you and transport you on the earth. Like if you go to SpaceChick, I don't know if you can go real quick to the metaverse. Did they plug it into the website? If they didn't, it's in our community, and I can drop you the link right now. But essentially in the metaverse, it plops you to like different geolocations, right? And I'll drop you that link right now.
Okay.
1 second.
Yeah. And
Ladybug, where should I drop it? Should I put it in I'll put it in X for you. Is that good?
Or the private chat. You can put it in the private chat here in StreamYard.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So I'll do that. But yeah, essentially the metaverse, it's like, it's real geolocations and it's the real Earth. And then because of that, we're able to really access all of the accurate global business data. And a lot of the brands are going to be, once we build this out, a lot of the brands are going to be enrolled on it. You're going to be able to shop within it and directly like connect to stores and things like that. That are within the metaverse. But it's very cool because we basically got it to a point where we felt good about it, and then the rest we essentially will build out with time. So it's all about, I would say, priorities, and the way that you make multiple utilities is you just focus on, what is the thing that you're going to bring the most revenue for your investors with. So for us, that was the logistics field, just because, again, of the, the stuff that I already. Okay, so I sent you that link, SpaceChick, whenever you want to go to it, that's available. So essentially, if you want to advertise, SpaceChick would come up on the screen and she would tell you, hey, there's a hidden NFT and like hidden gold and in like Paris, and then the metaverse plops you to the Paris plot, and then you have to find it. You like browse around, you find your little whatever she hid. Maybe she hid a link. So it's up to you and it's up to the user to see what you want to hide, and that will be kind of your advertising, because the people who are playing the play to earn quests, they, by the way, play to earn Encore tokens, and the people who are playing to earn are going to be seeing yours. So if you click on world, that's going to be, I believe, where you can see it.
Oh, I'm over here on Google. Oh, hold on. This is cool. I'm excited. I'm even on the wrong tab. Hold on, y'all. This is neat. And if y'all have any questions, ask her. We're here. She's here now. And she'll be back in 2 weeks.
She's here now. Ask her.
And Ladybug,
can you zoom in?
When you started talking, can you hear me?
Yeah. No,
okay.
You're good.
All right. When she was talking, it just put me in remember when we were going through the metaverse on there. So I'm really excited about this commercial, or advertisement, excuse me. Like if you own the plots and stuff, does advertisement come with that, or that's extra? Just asking for a friend.
If you own plots, so that's a good question, and that's if you own a land plot in the metaverse, the play to earn quests, like if you want to participate in advertising campaigns and you want to be the featured hero for that week, because we do themed quests for the day, we do themed quests for the week, whatever it is, depending on the package that you select, it's definitely going to be a lot of the, you're going to get a lot of savings if you already own land in the metaverse.
Whoa. I don't know if y'all can see this because I'm streaming at the same time. And if y'all have watched other streams or streamed yourself, sometimes it gets a little slow. So if anything, it's mine. But it looks like it's going super smooth right now. I love it. Check this out. Look at that, Ladybug.
So if you keep zooming in, and then what you will do is you find, this is what basically the play to earn quest hero will do for you, so you don't have to do it manually. So they will bring you in and you'll be able to zoom in, and then I don't know, Ladybug, if you are able to grab it and put it down, but essentially you can, if you zoom all the way into Paris, for example, the Eiffel Tower, SpaceChick, you see that little
all the way in
pink icon? Yeah, keep zooming in, keep coming.
Oh wow!
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know.
That's a good spot. Now grab it and lay it flat. So the way that you do that, I believe, is by clicking and holding, and then pull. No, how did we do it last time on the computer? Let me do it. Let me play around with it, because
I think you use that. Do you got that little scroll button? That little roll thing.
I don't. Let me see. No.
Okay.
I just have the touchpad one.
Okay, I'm in it now. How do we lay this down? I learned last time on the computer how to do it.
I can share your screen if you screen share. If you're on the computer, I can screen share your screen.
I did it. Okay. Wait, SpaceChick, I know how to do it. Are you on the laptop or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Grab the earth with one click and then add your second finger. So grab it with basically 2 fingers, your 2 pointer fingers.
Okay.
And then grab and hold it and pull it up and down and see what happens.
Is it opening?
I think you're zooming in. So try grab it. I did it just. I can share my screen real quick if you want.
Yeah,
not
because I have a
sure.
touch screen, and so it's like, you're never gonna come back in here again, Inessa.
No, don't say that.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna be like, I am not going in the space cabin anymore. This is too much. Petey. 1990s mouse. No, get with the times. Oh no, not the 1990s. No.
Oh boy.
Y'all are lying now. I'm fixing to kick y'all out of the damn space cabin. I swear that's like it's my mods too. Oh my goodness.
I clicked share screen, but I don't think it's working. I think
yeah, it is. Ready?
It is?
There we go.
Cool. Nice. All right, so look, see how I'm grabbing it and then I just pull it up and down like that?
Whoa.
So like let's go to, let's say,
that's cool.
Something that looks cool. And by the way, you can also switch, like for a cooler version of this, you can switch to night mode, and that looks really cool as well.
1990.
You having a moment. 19.
Wait, just wait. You're gonna be in the Space Cabin Daily Dose tomorrow. Just wait. I'm just playing. I love them.
Yeah, this is. I think it's too much for my browser. I think
for the streaming, right? It does that for me too when we're trying to play the game.
Yeah, it's super slow. I've never seen it like this slow. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I promise. It's the streaming. Oh, that is so cool. No, I've been on streams where it was like they couldn't even like bring it up this fast. We were just sitting there and it was loading. So no, this is actually really good. Speed, really, really good. Oh, good.
Hey, Space Chick. Hey, and I'm going to jump off here because we got like 20 minutes and I'm working for this next space. So love you guys. I will see you there.
Okay, love you. See ya in just a little bit.
Thank you so much for popping up, Ladybug. Yeah, so if you guys can still see, this is kind of the metaverse. So you just browse around and like the hero would pop up here to the right. To the left. And your hero will be designed, based on your advertising campaign. We will design that for you. And then they will just lead the user through like different text prompts. In the metaverse, you can get very, very close and you can get into the buildings. You can walk around like the streets and everything. And so that's where they'll basically prompt you to find different things. And the things will be determined by the advertiser, right? So like if SpaceChick, you want to hide like a link to one of your YouTubes or like some history about you or something like that, you would basically design, this whole campaign would be essentially designed and centered around the things that you want to, feature.
That's cool. I like
so yeah
that.
Again, like the way that the priorities get built is, we made this algorithm good enough to where it can chill and split up the earth into NFT land plots. So like if you're here and you really like this building, you want to purchase it, all you have to do is you have to click buy land. It will transport you to the grid. It's not this laggy. Usually it's because of the streaming. But essentially, you're just going to kind of select the land plot that you want, purchase it, and you will be good to go. And you will definitely get good deals if, on advertising campaigns and everything else, if you are a land holder. Another thing that you received with land holding is passive income. So we do give you that 25% of your initial purchase investment throughout the first month. And usually we would give it out in tokens, but my team really suggested that we do it in USDC. So I think that it's going to be in Ethereum or in USDC or USDT, things like that. So I will not leave here in peace until you figure out how to lay it down. So let me show you again. grab it with like 2 fingers. Put 2 of your pointer fingers on the mouse pad right now.
Okay.
And click it with both, and then move it.
Oh no! I do have a mouse that I can put in like a USB.
No. I did it with my. I'm doing it with my thing. So for me, it's working when I click and do it with my when I move like 2 fingers, it works. And it's the same thing on the phone too. So if you're in mobile, just do it with your like 2 thumbs.
Oh, so it's mobile
2 fingers
too.
Yeah, it's mobile. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Oh, I did it.
You're doing it.
I did it. Oh, I did it a little
bit. Cool. Oh, except you just kicked yourself out to like middle of the borough in Paris or something like that. You're in the hood now, girl. I don't know where you
am
went.
I?
You left the Eiffel Tower. So what's cool about
you're like, get back.
is that all of these will be developed as well, and like different things will, the regular buildings people will be able to customize and build on top of. So there will be like different like customization packages and things like that you can actually interchange and build up things that are the land plots that don't have like very attractive buildings. You can definitely go ahead and customize them. But as I've said, like you nailed it, you hit the nail right on the head when you said there's projects that focus on many different utilities at a time. They can get burnt out. There's not enough funding, et cetera, et cetera. So first, we're definitely focused on NovaShip because the Amazon with cryptocurrency is just a very groundbreaking utility. It's something that not a lot of people can provide. Something digital can be copied. Something digital can be basically mimicked. If it's a good enough software developer, they can make the code, they can make the algorithm work the same way. With a real world asset, no one can really provide the same logistics company that I can, right? So it's something that I felt more like solid about in terms of a business plan for the project. I was like, no, this is something we can get to people right away. Yeah. This is something that we can do right away. And as far as the metaverse, that's definitely like our next step. And as soon as NovaShip rolls out, metaverse is going to be popping. Man, thank you so much, Hazy. It is cool. Thank you.
It is. This is neat. I mean, like I said, I was involved in a project where they were just like, they're like, we have this cool metaverse. I bought the NFT. It was super expensive. For me, it was expensive. $700 for an NFT that I haven't been able to use, and it's been over a year. And all they've been able to show me is trailers. And I'm like, we
don't do that. We price them very, very competitively. There's a lot of land. So I think it's 0.001 ETH for one land. So
no way. Yep, are you serious?
Yep.
I totally got screwed. Oh man, everybody, see, live and learn.
Try if you could buy land. Will it work for you? Here, go to buy land.
Let's go.
And then, you need to connect. That's okay. So yeah, if you're not connected, it's not going to show you the price. So that's.
I'm not going to tell people what I'm going to buy, because then they're going to buy it. They're going to be like, oh, SpaceChick wanted it. I'm going to buy it.
There are so many cool places too, like Vatican City and Paris and Madrid are very, very, very cool. Their price per land 0.23 ETH. Okay, hey, so I guess it rose a little bit as the ETH rose too. We'll need to talk to the guys about that.
Hey,
how much is 0.3? Probably $70 right now, probably, right?
I think so. I can't check my phone because I'm gonna throw it all off, and then we're really messed up. We really messed up. Somebody check it.
Okay, so that's $45.
Oh, that's super cheap. That's not $700. Oh, that's so painful.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No,
but that just shows that people, and INESSA, that there shows that people are willing to pay that price though. Like I was willing to pay that and see what was coming out. I didn't even see what was coming out.
Absolutely. One of the things in cryptocurrency that I'm passionate about is kind of bringing things to people at a more competitive cost where they can invest, and we can build this out together, because I don't know how developers start projects and then they just like bounce, and then they just like, oh, by the way, sorry, we don't want to do this anymore. And like all of these people, like when people invest in your projects, that's a huge honor, that they've taken their hard-earned money, time that they cannot get back from living in this earth. They cannot get back that time. They've spent that time and they work hard for their money, and they chose to invest with you. They have faith in you, and that's a huge honor and a huge responsibility. And I don't know how really developers in cryptocurrency, like even in business, when businesses fail, it's traumatic as well. But in cryptocurrency, it's like these companies just go under in like 2 weeks. They're like, oh, sorry, we've taken this as far as we could, and now we're quitting. I mean, it's really sad. So I definitely don't want to, have people invest or have people put down a crazy amount of money for something that's small and digital yet in the beginning. When you're getting in on the ground level, when we're building this out together, it should be affordable, I feel like. So I feel like that's something that can definitely be.
I always like asking developers that, and I'll get different answers. And you're the second dev, and I've done a lot of these AMAs, second dev that has ever said that I want to make it affordable. Can you believe that? You are only the second one who has ever said that.
That is the case, yeah.
Yeah, it's the best answer I feel like you could give as a dev. Like, no, I want to make it affordable for people so that they can dip in.
Listen, if it's not affordable, when it comes to like a metaverse is like a game. It's something that is huge. It's something that has to get built up over time. If it's not affordable, your tech is not going to get adoption. If it's useless to have any kind of product if it's not going to be used, if it's not going to be affordable. If you're asking for a crazy amount of money for one little piece of land from the get-go, it's just, it's not, in my mind, it's not the best business strategy. I don't know, maybe it works for people, but we've been good so far. And like I said, the most important thing is that, I think as a leader and as a developer of any type of project, you just have to remember that these are people. These are not numbers. These are not screen names. These are not dollar signs. These are human beings who work very hard for their money, who have families, who, et cetera, et cetera. And, it's a big honor when they come to your project and when they choose to invest with you. You have to, really kind of give back, and we really try to do that at NOVACORE. We make sure that we give out prizes all the time and rewards for rating Twitter every week and things like that we can do. We drop NFT land giveaways all the time. So things that we do for our community, we definitely always do.
You have to have that. You have to have it, because without the community, man, your project, unfortunately, no matter what tech it is, it's going to die. It's going to be in the crypto cemetery. And then that sucks, because it takes a lot to just start a project. And then, man, I'm so glad that you and your community revived what you have going on here. It's freaking amazing. Let me see what I want to see what else you got over here. Don't forget. Okay, you know what? Let me ask you this, because we have to go here in just a second, Inessa, and you got to come back. You got to come back.
I will definitely be back. I will definitely be back. Thank you so much for having me, and I will join your mega spaces as well. So I'll be there in about 20 minutes. So, I know you have to run.
Oh no, I'm excited. We're gonna talk about this really quick. Can you give us anything about this, or is this going to be a next time?
No, this is live right now. If you like scroll down, I think if you can go to it, or where can you, if on the main page, you can go to the Launchpad. The Launchpad is live. You can always launch projects on it. You can lock up liquidity on it. That's functional. You can lock up tokens on it, taking them out of circulation. That's functional. Nice. And just help out your own project anyway. You can lock up VOLT if you want to, and take those out of circulation to help that, kind of that market cap. And there's the Nova launch is something that we, wanted to make sure that we improved upon. It was, a launch pad, but a lot of people have launch pads essentially. So we're like, well, what can we bring that's different? So why should people do it here in the future and now? And as we grow, people who launch on this launch pad will also be able to, not only gain some exposure, but explore again the verified network of people who are very good at what they do. They're very reliable professionals who are able to provide you the kind of marketing that is effective, that are able to provide you with, good graphics and things like that, and design, and anything that you might need for a project. Where we even have business coaches that have signed up to work with us, who are able to help you with team building, who are able to help you with essentially taking your project or any kind of idea that you might have from fruition to, 100 million MC. They're able to really like kind of walk you through that process, and so that you can avoid some of the pitfalls that exist in DeFi. Really, the incubator is an invaluable service for sure.
I love this. I want everybody to take a look at this really quick. Helps everyone to create their own token sales or lock up liquidity in a few seconds. This is so neat. Create new projects, pre-sales, dashboard, safety lock tokens, and locker dashboard. INESSA, you're doing the damn thing, girl. You're doing a lot. And I can't wait to have you come back again. Like, you got to come back because I got to hear more updates. Yeah, the Space Cabin crew's got to have more updates as well. We want some alpha in here for sure. And next time on the first stream, you will be able to hear me because INESSA and I will be in here making sure SpaceChick has it together. See, I didn't have my rocket connected to my cell phone, and so I maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But I'm so glad that you came out and we were able to.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for everyone who tuned in. Really, really blessed to have you here. Check out our socials. Definitely join the community. We are very, very excited to have you, and I love the Volt community for sure. So I'm happy that you guys we found each other somehow in the space of DeFi.
I know. And I can't wait. The Vault Army we were talking about NOVACORE this morning. We were like, And I told him I was going to ask you about VOLT-INU. Are you going to put VOLT-INU on your website? Do you think?
I think that it's something that has to be done. Yeah, I said it from the beginning to our developers of the website. I was like, this is something that we need to do because it's really, really cool that people can, like swap up their tokens and burn at the same time. That's something that's really bullish and awesome. I've actually even DM'd Vault-Toshi and we have spoken. Yes.
Oh, nice.
So we will definitely get back to you on that and definitely install that. Yeah. And another thing I really want to do is give some kind of a discount if people are using NovaShip and to purchase with USDC or USDT. That's one thing. But if they're purchasing with regular fiat and using, a VOLT-card, they can get a special discount as well. So that's something that we can also build in.
What? Okay, that was my next question. VOLT-card. Let's freaking go. Vault Army's excited about that. I already know they're going to be in the DMs. Hey,
yeah, you can use VOLT-card to just pay, right? And so when you check out with VOLT-card on NovaShip, that's something that would be really, really cool if we could just give like a nice hefty discount for those buyers. That would be very awesome.
Yeah, they're excited. I can already see. Look, crypto.
I'm excited to do it. I'm excited with you.
I love this.
It's live already in beta, and it's going to be public in beta in just a couple weeks. So we're very, very excited and bullish for that rollout.
Hell yeah. I'm going to put the link here in the chat so y'all can check out the website. Check out that NovaShip, everybody. That is freaking awesome. And again, this was not a paid promotion whatsoever. I only bring people on the Space Cabin that I like. And if I like them and their project, I want to talk to them about it. So I just wanted to let y'all know that this is really cool. NovaShip and the partnership that you have with them. You're right. If you can, people can copy code all day. They can figure it out, but they cannot get the same partnerships that, you have. And I love that you said that. I love that you said that because I've never heard that before.
They can't get the partnerships and they can't get the, real world asset. So that is, very cool to have because the real world asset, and the actual logistics company that is able to provide the warehousing and the infrastructure for making sure that your assets can get exported and, safely. That's something that's very cool. Yeah, we're very excited. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for bringing us on. My first YouTube live.
It's your first one?
Many more to come. I think this is my first one. Yeah.
Oh, man. And I really messed it up for you at the beginning. So now you won't go through that anymore. What's up, Mitchell? See, there we go. All right. Well, good, INESSA. I'm glad you're coming back. I'm excited and I can't wait to hear some updates. And I know you, if you're available, will be at the share space here in just a little bit. So we'll be looking forward to seeing if you're able to make it out. We know you're busy. You're busy. You're a busy lady.
I'm going to grab something to eat, and I'm definitely going to join that space. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you so much for having me. Mwah, kisses. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone who tuned in. Thank you for being here. Come check out our socials. Come check out NOVACORE, and let's get it rolling. Let's fucking go. Let's get volted.
Oh, I love it. I love it. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to SpaceChick Crypto. Thank you so much for joining the Space Cabin. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, share this video, and thank you so much for following us here on the X Space as well. And we will be talking to INESSA very, very soon. And yeah, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, bye, bye.